I started martial arts 1963, like I was 8 years old, and then I started with karate, kung fu, and what they call this stick fighting, Filipino martial arts. At the time in the Philippines, Filipino martial arts was what they call these few people practices it, except in the province of Cebu. And then what's in Manila was all empty hand fighting, like the karate style, the kung fu style. There was no taekwondo yet, or no, it's just karate and kung fu. Yeah. Oh, I started training around 1967 with a guy named Edgar Cleope. His father is a well-known arnisador in the Quezon province. The style is called Repelon, Arnis Repelon, yeah. And the master is Mang Cleope, Mang Shiano Cleope. I learned the style from the son because, you know, the son is interested in what they call this empty hand fighting. So at the time, the empty hand fighting of Arnis was not yet there. It's all, when you say stick, it's all stick. During my time, there was no what they call this padded stick or gloves that, you know, it's all hurting. No? Usually masters, the old masters, they don't know how to teach. They just say attack and they counter. Not unlike now, people know what I mean to say. I'm not putting down the old masters, it's just that they're not there to really to teach, because the Filipino art is for self-defense, not for like a mass production thing or karate that students line up like that. But usually the old masters, they're not really a teacher's teacher, you know what I mean? When you say attack, they just hit your hands. Attack here, attack there. They just react from movements. Now the old, like my master Illustrisimo, when I say, how can you, master, can you do that again? He can do it again, because if you attack in a different angle, it's gonna be a different defense. My time, I was lucky enough to have like an 8mm tape, and then I graduated from 8mm tape to video. So I was lucky. I videotaped my master Illustrisimo. That's why I'm the only one who has really the archives of the master. Some people talk about it, you know, that they have, but only in writing. But mine is the real thing, the movement. Illustrisimo, I started training with Illustrisimo early 80s. From there up to his, what they call this, until he died. Yeah.
How was the training with him?
Oh, it's painful. Because as I've told you, the master just, actually, my master became even better, because you know why? As if he's the one being taught. Because every time we attack him, he just react and react and react. I have footage of him in his early times. It's different. His movements were different. Then the later times, he became even better than the old. If I compare what you call the old tapes from the new tapes, he's better. Yeah. Illustrisimo, the art of Illustrisimo, Antonio Illustrisimo, is a bladed art. It's not really a stick fighting art. It's a bladed art, and he used it really for what you call this, for defense, because he was fighting already during the Japanese time. Then after the liberation of Manila, in Tondo, it's a top what they call this, a top place in Manila, where all the top guys, Asyong Salonga, Pepeng Hapon, these are all the gangsters, and I think Tatang was one of the guys of this guy. That's why and Illustrisimo is well traveled around the world because he's a seaman. He has been challenged, I think, all over the world, from Indonesia to Malaysia to what they call this, where he goes, he has always, he has always fights according to other people. Usually Illustrisimo is a quiet guy. No, he doesn't what they call this, he doesn't speak about his achievement in fighting, nothing else. I never heard him say that, oh, I hit this one, oh, I hit that guy. No, never I heard Illustrisimo talk about that, about other people, you know, that he is beaten up like that. No, never heard the master talk about that. Right now, we're going to show you the difference between stick fighting and bladed weapon. But right now we go to the stick, no? Okay. By the way, no, in stick, our movement always goes with the body. Like a body movement, for example, no? A little bit here, Bruce. So tumaga ka, X. See? Again, X. Baksak. Baksak. Okay. Now, a B, di ka then a B. So it's always using the body to chop because of the bladed thing, no? Because of the bladed movement. Now we'll show you some movement, no? Okay, here. The title of our book is called Calis Illustrisimo, meaning the blade of Illustrisimo. If, as you can see, no, I have tapes, no, that Illustrisimo system, when he moves with the stick, oh, it's good, so good. But if you see the way he moves with the blade, much better. And he really moves with the blade well.
Make sure you have the right training and don't try this at home with blades, because all these techniques require a lot of control.
Now we'll show you the difference between a blade and a stick. The movements are like very simple, nothing what you call this fancy, no. But from here, no. First again, the movement of the stick, no. It's a chop. Pakitang basic. See. See. That's the movement. No. From here, go sungkit, no. Sungkit yung series. Here. 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 Now, again, as we, what we call this, by the way, no, I was saying about the footwork. We do a lot of what we call this, the X stance. See? Lutang, that movement. Very simple, this one. And we also do a paupo. Paupo means to sit down, no? Sit down, Bruce. Paupo. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up. Here, with a rubber knife, no, we can practice the paupo. It's like a baiting system. Here, tap, here, tap. See? That's why it's all movement, you know, with the hips. Now, we can show you now the blade, no, using the paupo. There, see? Then, here you can hit the hand and then the throat. We have the classical. Here, see? Pluma. Here, down, Estrella. A little movement. Here, Lorete. Here, from the thrusting, a thrust here, here, disarming, you know, you can hear, you can disarm there. Again, I'll show you some few disarming. This arm. Now, so that's Kali Illustrisimo in a bladed form. If you really know, you're into it, you can see the difference. Into Filipino martial arts, you can see the difference between that one. It's not all like force to force. You can see the stick. Some styles are bragging about stick with the blade. You can see the blade like a saw. You see, because it really tangles with the blade, and you can see the friction. But in Illustrisimo, it's seldom meet blade with blade. Yeah. Oops. Me, Philippine martial arts, so I started to teach Philippine martial arts during the 70s because, again, I've learned the style from what they call this from other instructors. That's why when I saw Illustrisimo, I can see the difference already. Like, again, I started with that Repelon Arnis, and then I went to Dr. Guillermo Lengson, who's the head of Kapipil, Karate Federation of the Philippines. It's a well-known association in the Philippines. No, I think it's the number one, in fact. And they have Arnis Federation of the Philippines, and he's the head of that one. Actually, Dr. Guillermo Lengson was the one who introduced Remy Presas to the public. Yeah, because of the Karate Association, then he introduced Remy Presas. Before Remy Presas is into karate before, because when you say Arnis, people, oh, Arnis is stick fighting. Supposing you don't have a stick, that's the misconception of other people. If you don't have a stick, what can I do? Now in Illustrisimo style, we have the double stick, we have the single stick, we have even the spade daga. But right now, we'll show you a little about double stick movement. Okay? So Bruce, can you show double stick movement? Okay, now we'll show you the application of the double stick movement. Single hit first, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pluma. Here, down. Here. 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 Okay, now we do it now with action. So 1, go. It's just like knife defense, no. We just react. We just react to, like, somebody punches you. You can, when you say a block like Estrella, a star, when you block, then it's like an inside block. So when somebody punches you, you can just use the Estrella. And mostly in Illustrisimo, the emphasis in footwork, you know. And again, it's like boxing. The elbow is always in, not a largo mano, meaning long range attack. We have the largo mano, but it's still in close quarter because of the elbow in. Be realistic. They should remember, when you teach, it should be applicable in combat. Like, for example, no, when you're in the jungle, because I train also special forces, some special operations group in the East Coast. When you say special, like, you have a weapon. You don't go to war with empty hands, you know. Like you train with weapons, not because the Filipino martial arts is different. From empty hands, the other styles from empty hands to weapon. Like the Japanese art, they learn the karate first, then after that the kobudo, you know, the sai, the tompa, you know. But in the Filipino martial arts, it's a weapon first, then going to empty hands. So meaning to say, they don't go to war with empty hands. They go to war with weapons, you know. And the training that I think it's just all the same. It's when you say, people say, oh, they lost this one, they lost that one. America is, you improve. That's what I know with the USA. You improve things here, but the traditional value should be intact.